so much for tuning in today. I am doing a talk through get ready with me style video. I'm going to already apologize for the background sounds. I can't help that considering my light right now is literally just the sunlight from outside, and in order to do that I need to open up my door. So I'm sorry for the background sounds. Let me know what you think about it, if it bothers you, if it doesn't, all that jazz, and I can either go back to the talk over reviews or just the talk throughs, which one you like better. So let me know. I did this look, it's kind of like a date night or nighttime out look. I tried a couple new products. I will say I tried a new powder. It was the flower powder, Drew Barrymore's brand. I got it at Walmart. I just feel like it's super powdery. It kind of, I felt like it almost picked up my foundation and moved it around a little bit, which is kind of weird. But for the most part, I just felt like it wasn't really good for setting my foundation. I don't know what else I would use this powder for. But it was super soft, and I love the packaging. And it was super cheap, so I'll keep experimenting and I'll let you guys know. I don't really have much else to say, so I hope you have a great day and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Hello, today I'm going to start with my eyes. I'm going to prime my eyes with the Flower Concealer. This is a brand by Drew Barrymore. I just discovered it. I don't know how new it is. It's just a twist-up applicator. I'm just going to blend that out with my finger for right now. I'm going to set this with the Flower translucent powder. I actually really like this packaging, which is really cool because I normally don't like drugstore packaging, and I'm kind of a packaging whore. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush and set my eye with this powder. Whoa, that's super powdery. I'm going to make sure I have a sharp edge by using this Scotch tape. Just want to take a good amount off, and I'm going to put it from the corner of my eye up to my eyebrow. Sweet. You just want to leave a little bit of gap right here so that way you can connect your eyeshadow later on. I'm really late on this train, but I'm going to be using the Carli Bible palette from BH Cosmetics. It is so super cheap. I looked it up because it has 14 eye colors and then 4 highlighters, which also could be used as eyeshadows if you want, and I thought it would be a good way to test out the brand. I know this has been out for a while, but it's only like $12, and then shipping makes it like $17, which is really awesome. So going back to that fluffy brush, I am going to use this light mauve shade right here, and I'm going to put that into my crease. Next, we are going to take this denser fluffy brush and the mauve shade right next to it. The mauve shade right next to each other. The reason you want to blend out your transition colors is so that you can have a blended effect from your eyeshadow to your skin tone instead of a harsh line. Then I'm going to take this dense dome brush and I'm going to use the darker purple. I'm going to put that directly in the crease and a little bit on the corner of my eye. Sorry, you're going to have to excuse the sounds outside. It's just because I have my door open. Until I can afford an actual lighting set, I'm just using natural light for this video. And then using the same brush, I'm going to use this darker brown color and almost do the same exact thing except for not bring it in as far as the previous color. So I'm darkening up that outer corner. This will add depth and dimension to your eye look so you don't look flat. And to make that outer corner even more dense, I'm going to use this fluffy shader brush. It's not as flat as like my MAC brush. I'm going to be using that same color and just patting it on the outside. So this is what you should have so far. I'm going to take this flat MAC brush and spray it with the Wet n Wild finishing spray, or setting spray. This will make it so that the next color that I dip my brush into, it'll be extra pigmented. I'm going to take that brush and dip it into this color right here. Alright, once you have that color set, it should look like that. Then I'm going to go back into this purple shade with my dome brush. This will blend out the edges so that once again it looks like a blended, flawless eye look. With the shader brush, I'm going to go back into that brown color and then deepen out the outside again. Then I'm going to use this color right here, and I'm just going to use my fingertip and I'm going to pat that onto the center of my eyeball. I'm going to take off the tape, and you can see the awesome straight line that I made. And then you're going to see some fallout right here. Just take some makeup remover wipes and wipe that away. I'm going to start out with this Candied Look Pro Illuminate and Strobing Mix-In Drops. It's in the color White Pearl. So I'm going to drop this in the back of my hand. It's really liquidy. And then I'm going to just put this all over my face. It gives you kind of a pearlescent shine, and it gets a little tacky once you're done rubbing it in. It seems to look the same as the L'Oreal Lumi Light Infusing Primer. So for foundation, I'm going to use this Flower foundation. I'm really excited to try it. Once again, this is the Drew Barrymore brand that I found. It has a pump! Good job. And it's glass. Woo woo. So I just pumped 2 pumps in the back of my hand. It's pretty thick. It slides a little bit. Oh, 2 pumps might be way too much. Then I'm just going to use this Sephora Kabuki brush. And I'm going to pat it in. I preferably like to try out new foundations with my beauty blender because I feel like that stays the most true to what the texture is like, but I forgot to wet mine, so the brush made it look a little streaky, but I think if I go in with my beauty blender, it'll look better. The first layer is definitely a medium coverage. I think I could build it up to a full coverage. I'm just going to do 1 more pump on the back of my hand. I learned my lesson. Pat that all over my face. I'm going to pat that out with the beauty blender. Then I'm going to use their concealer again, the Flower Concealer. I blend that out with my beauty blender. The reason that I bring the concealer down the center of my face is to balance out the highlight under my eyes. And then also your T-zone is generally, like right here, is generally where you need the most coverage anyways. Concealer blends out really nicely. I just set my eyes with the translucent setting powder, and now I'm going to use it for the rest of my face. This is a super powdery powder. I don't know. It's like if you were to rub powdered sugar on your face, it's kind of what it's like. Which is a bummer because it's so cute. It's so cute. And now I'm going to contour my face with the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is the Dulce de Leche one. And I'm just going to use the contouring shade on my hollows of my cheeks and on the sides of my forehead. Things do glide on this powder very nicely though. I'm going to blend out that contour with the Wet n Wild Take It to Brazil bronzer. The reason you want to bronze is because it brings back the color to your face after you wiped it all out with the foundation. And then I also like to use it to help blend out my contour so it doesn't look super unnatural. Then I'm going to use this e.l.f. blush. I actually don't know the name of the color because it's not on the packaging. Nope. But it's a little pink, it looks like it has a sheen to it. And I'm just going to use this little blush brush to do so. Then I'm going to go back into the Carli Babel palette and use this first highlight here. And I'm going to highlight the high points of my face. And this is a pretty subtle highlight. I generally like to have a more in-your-face highlight, but it's very beautiful. To finish up the eyes, I'm going to be using this dome brush and this bronzy shade right here. I'm going to take that color and put it directly underneath my lash line. The same dome brush, I'm going to be using this color, and I'm going to be filling in my inner lash line and my inner corner. Holy cow, that color is bomb digs. I think I'm going to also put that on my brow bone. To finish up my look, I'm going to take this Flower Longwear lip cream in Dusty Rose and put that all over my lips. I almost forgot to do mascara, and I'm going to use the Lash Sensational Luscious. And this is the final look. Thanks for watching.
I just wanna rock all night long and put you in the middle of my spotlight. You could be my it girl. You're my biggest hit girl.